Hi, this is Michael Klaus, real estate broker with Team Navigators at Keller Williams Realty Services. Thank you all for joining me on another segment of Real Estate 101, where we really highlight and showcase our behind-the-scenes heroes who really help us offer exceptional customer service to our clients. We're really in debt to those who you may not see on a daily basis like you would us. So today I'm very excited to introduce to you Mr. Christian FAJONI. Christian is with ARBOR Lending Group and represents a lot of our buyers on the buyer transaction side. Hey, Christian, how are you?
Hey, Michael, fine. Thank you very much for having me on today.
Absolutely. Well, we do talk about the behind-the-scenes heroes, and we do appreciate the awesome service that you guys give to our clients. But what we're also really wanting to do with this series is help educate and offer information about different things, different options that are available to our clients. So we oftentimes get buyer clients who are very well qualified to purchase a home. They have good income, their credit score is good, things like that. They want to buy a home, but they don't have a big down payment. So, recently we've spoke about a product that I think you believe is specifically designed for those. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, sure. That's a great question, Michael. So one of the biggest misconceptions that a lot of people out there have is that they have to have this big 20% down payment in order to buy a house. And fortunately, nowadays, that's just not the case. While it is nice to have that down payment, you can get away from things like PMI insurance, which is an added expense. But you don't need that much money to actually buy a house. And we've got programs that you can qualify to purchase a home with as low as 3% down, and also no money down. So we've actually got two programs that would do no money down. If you're a veteran, we've got the VA program. And also we have something that's very common and we use a lot, which is called Rural Development, commonly called RD. And if you ever want to do a little research on it, you can Google USDA. That's the kind of the official name for it. With RD loans, you can actually do 100% financing, so you don't even necessarily have to come up with a down payment. Now, there are some stipulations to that. You got to have a certain credit score. The property itself needs to qualify, but most of the stuff on the North Shore is going to qualify for rural development. But it's a great option for first-time home buyers. It's very competitive interest rates. And it helps a lot of first-time home buyers get into a home, which they never thought they'd be able to before in the past.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's an absolute asset to be able to work with people who can put our clients into a house, help us doing that by offering these types of products. And many times, first-time home buyers, that's the exact situation they're in. They have a job, but they may not have that big down payment. And this really does help them enjoy the freedom of home ownership versus paying rent to another owner. So
yeah, absolutely.
So
I mean, you can almost make I was just gonna say, you could almost make a lateral move from an apartment into a home without having to come up with any money out of pocket. Save some closing costs, but the closing costs can often be paid by the seller. As I'm sure you probably can explain to your customers.
Exactly. That's all negotiable stuff. And I mean, we've seen situations actually where people have moved from an apartment into a home and their monthly payment goes down. So with no money down, that's a real option that's really happening every day with products like what you're talking about, Christian.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys have other loan programs. You want to tell me anything about any of that real quick?
We do. We've got all the programs, the standard programs of conventional financing, 5% down, or 3% down if you qualify for the first-time homebuyer program. We have VA loans for veterans. We have FHA loans. They're great for people that may have a little bit higher debt-to-income levels, only 3.5% down for that. And then the RD option, which we just covered.
Yeah. Well, those are all very accessible programs these days. So thank you so much for telling us about all that. Christian, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you at ARBOR Lending, how'd they go about? What's your contact information?
So the easiest way to get a hold of me is I've always got my cell phone with me, like most people these days. So my cell phone number is 985-705-0097. You can call me nights, on the weekends. I'm always available. And then also my email address, which I probably would be on the screen, but it's cfajoni, CFAJONI at arborlending.net.
Excellent, excellent. And Christian, look, thank you so much for offering your personal cell phone number to be available after hours. You know, we do invite very specific people onto this program like yourself who offer that higher level of customer service. That's what we expect for our clients, and we definitely appreciate it. So
thank you for
joining us.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I appreciate it, Michael.
Absolutely. Well, keep up the good work. We'll see you soon, Christian.
All right. Thank you.